Hello everyone, my name is Lawrence. I'm the CEO of Lawrence Group Company, Lawrence Group Association. I'm also the CEO of other companies like Europa Christ Company, Christ Light Company, and International School of Languages. All right, in this video, I want to talk to you about business management. Uh, Somebody will ask me, what really do you want to talk about in business management? I want to talk to you about 7 points in business management that can help you to actually be effective in managing your business. All right. It happens times that managers have to actually be able to manage their own business, to be able to manage whatever they have built. Even even for another person's company, they have to be able to manage it well. Now, number one, I want to talk to you about setting goals. It is important as a manager to set your goals, to be able to put points to points the things you need to achieve yearly, weekly, monthly, or yearly. It depends on you. You can take all of them. It happened to me to rate yearly. No, it is important for you to set your goals, to know that I have to achieve this in this period of time. I have to achieve this, and that. And as you write your goals, write it on a paper, write it in a notebook, write it in your plans. Put it in your plans that you may know the goals that you want and need to achieve. The goals of the company, the goals of the company you are managing, the goals of the organizations. Why not the organizations if you are running several organizations? It is important to write them, to know them, and to keep looking at them, maybe once in a while. Another one is effective communication. I talk about here about business communication. It is important to have an effective communication because you're gonna be dealing with communicating your vision, communicating your plans, communicating your strategy, communicating whatever you want to your staff. Meaning your staff will have to be informed of the things they have to do in order to achieve the visions of the vision and the goals of the company. So it is important to develop to be effective in communication, that people may actually understand the things you say. Now, in effective communication, I can enter into details to let you know that there are several things to do. In order to be able to be effective in your communication, let's say that you are actually talking in English and you want to be effective in your language your English language speeches. What do? Is you practice. It is important to be a very good in practicing your language. The way you're gonna speak, train yourself, spend time and read good books, be able to train your mind to talk in a very good way. It is important. I train this and I train people in business communication. And I know that it's gonna be very, very helpful for those who are in a professional environment to be able to speak effectively, all right, to communicate efficiently, all right. It's important. The communication must be very, very effective. That's even when you have to meet investors, shareholders, customers, clients, your own employees, or you have to meet, I don't know, the government officers and any particular group of people, you have to communicate properly, all right. Now, team building. This is very important for any particular organization to be able to build this team, to be able to know who can be part of your team, part of your staff. In my personal case situation, I already pointed out several aspects where I need somebody to be part of my team. That's why the hiring process come into place. You want to hire people to be part of your team, part of your business, to be working in your company along with you. Now, for me, I decide on the team building depending on what I don't know. The things I don't know, I seek for people who can be part of my team, those who know better in areas where I do not really know much and I'm still struggling, I'm learning. So it is important to get the best, get the people who are motivated, who are strong and knowledgeable. In fact, the grace of God also It will actually make the grace of God is the is the the most important thing in this delegation. Over here, you ask me, okay, delegation. No, no, no. Sometimes some task can be done by other people better than you do. There are some tasks that you are struggling to do that can be done by one of your team member, part of your staff, who is much more qualified and skilled. So it is important to delegate that task to the person who is most skilled in that area to do the job. Delegation is very important because it reduces the time for execution of struggling with something that maybe you are not particularly developing it. So delegation is very, very important. As a manager, you must know that I can delegate some tasks to people depending on their strength and their knowledge. Continuous learning and development is important for any particular manager to continuously learn, because you cannot build a company without developing and learning more, growing. You must continuously grow and develop that, which makes the company to be able to continuously increase. Not necessarily increase, but to be managed by somebody who is much more qualified, more and more excellent, I would say, or more and more mature in the things he does. Now, the learning process here, we have to emphasize that it can be your self learning, it can be you deciding to go to trainings, to go to coachings, to get yourself much more trained in areas that you really want, you need the skills. All right. Adaptability. Adaptability here is important because you can face challenges where you need to adjust some of the things. You need to be able to adapt depending on the area or the environment. It's important to adapt according to the environment, the business environment in which you are in, and try to adjust in order for you to fit correctly according to your vision. Some of the things you want, some of the things you have to. Innovation. Innovation here means that you must continuously bring new things, things that come are out of the box. Sometimes in any organization, there's the system. But for you to be much more innovative, you must get out of the system and bring more and more ideas to the platform, to your platform. Bring more business ideas, business strategies, good business strategies, good ideas, and by your research and by our own inspiration. All right. It's very, very important. Now, I'm talking here in business management. It's going to be helping people who are managers, business owner, wherever they are, and young student as well. Thank you. This is Lawrence C, Chief Executive Officer of the Lawrence Group Company Association. Thank you very much. Thank you for today.